Oh hey, it's Barry Games, and of course, the PlayStation 5 is out here dominating with digital and physical sales, but it does seem that we're running into a bit of an issue with the physicality of these games, as a lot of layoffs just happened in Sony's physical media department, and it's hinting towards an all digital future. We all know that an all digital future is coming. It's just how soon is yet to be seen. And looking through comment sections online on previous videos where I talked about digital media, it does seem that a lot of people resent the fact that digital media, you don't really own anything. They kind of don't like that. And they like physical games. They like owning their copy of the game, knowing that no matter what happens down the line, they will always have version 1.0 backed up on their CD, and they'll have it forever. Whereas with digital media, it may be a bit more convenient, but it's way more nuanced and isn't as black and white. But today we're going to talk about these massive layoffs happening over at Sony in their physical media department. And today we also have more of an insight of when this entire digital revolution will be taking place. But before we get into it, I'd really appreciate it if you could just smash that like button, as it really does help me out for the YouTube algorithm. And without further ado, let's get right into it. So Sony's physical media department faces 250 layoffs, hinting at an all-digital future. Of course, digital media has been on the rise globally for quite a while, but whether it be games, film, or television, most media is consumed digitally today anyway. The shift has taken longer in the gaming industry, but signs are pointing towards the death of physical media. According to recent developments, Sony may be preparing to move away from physical media entirely following the wave of layoffs in the major department. A report states that Sony will gradually cease production of optical storage media. Why it matters? Well, the analysts have already predicted that PlayStation and Xbox will go all digital within the next 2 generations. However, this change may arrive sooner than anticipated, and as reported, Sony has cut 250 jobs from the recordable media business. While not much else has been revealed on the matter, the report blames the declining demand for physical media. It also highlights that Sony eventually plans to cease producing storage formats like Blu-ray discs, and if they do move away from Blu-rays, it is going to impact the gaming business quite soon, as they use the same Blu-ray discs to print the games. And the PS5 already shipped an all-digital only model, highlighting that PlayStation may be focused on digital only in the future. Following the pandemic, digital ownership is on the rise, and physical media is slowly dying in the gaming industry. Xbox sort of already realized this and is focusing most of its efforts on subscriptions, cloud gaming, and of course their digital storefronts. And previously, Xbox physical game departments also faced some similar layoffs, and Sony may be planning to outsource this part of the business moving forward, but it's only a matter of time before the digital media completely takes over. And of course, some games also released this year without physical releases entirely, just deciding to skip it. Various studios like the makers of Hellblade 2, and of course, this could be a massive issue for enthusiasts who enjoy gaming and grow in their video game collections, but it seems that little can be done about the situation, as the popularity of physical media just keeps on the decline. And about a week ago, industry analyst Matt Piscatella has predicted that PlayStation has one more generation of physical media support, while Nintendo possibly has two. The executive director of video game industry advisor at Circana NPD commented on a statement from Josh Fairhurst, CEO at Limited Run Games. Josh Fairhurst reminded fans that Tomb Raider 1 to 3 remastered, that the game's Xbox version is not planned for release at traditional retail, and the collector's edition is their only chance to get a physical version for the platform. Piscatella stated that gaming audiences should probably get used to there being no physical Xbox versions of games across the market sooner rather than later. One upcoming title that won't be launching on physical media for either Xbox or PlayStation is Black Myth Wukong. The official pre-order FAQ for the title states that it's the first time Game Science is releasing a console game globally, and it is currently facing limitations in offline resources required for the import, export, transportation, distribution, and sales of physical discs. As a result, physical copies for Black Myth Wukong will come with an activation code for digital version instead of offering a standard disc, and this may be the trend moving forward for different games. They also go on to state that Nintendo gamers are more casual and they pick up a game on a whim, so physical media may stay around a bit longer. And with Nintendo, they have more first party releases that stay evergreen, that are always requested by the Nintendo fan base, so their physical media may be a bit longer. But with the PS6, we may still have physical media, but when the PS7 rolls around, going by this logic, we will not have any type of physical media moving on any console. And it's kind of sad to see something so beloved go because there's so many special box sets and box arts and different things that we get with physical media that makes it so much more special to own and collect, hold in our hands. But with digital media, that's just all taken away, stripped from us, and we get a little code. Yeah, we get updates and stuff, but man, it's just not as special at all. And I can imagine a lot of gamers feeling salty about this move, about Sony moving away from Blu-ray discs and getting rid of 250 jobs in the physical media department. It only spells bad news for physical media moving forward. And of course, guys, let me know what you think about all this down in the comments down below. Of course, I read every single comment. I live for this shit. And of course, if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to smash that like button, hit that subscribe bell. It really does help me out for the YouTube algorithm. I really appreciate it. I'd love to see you next time when I post another video. But as always, when we get to this time of the video, I'd really appreciate it if you could just have a great day.